announcing today the super workout batch. Why I'm calling it super, you will get to know. This batch is for May 2026 examination CA Intermediate for Income Tax. Guys, January 2026 result came on 8th of March. Many students passed, but many students could not make it. They got less marks or very less marks. Somewhere it is not. There was an aggregate problem. Somewhere they have lost marks in taxation. I understand taxation paper was little at a difficult side this time, right? And we should be prepared for such type of paper, guys. It's not like that in January 26 it was difficult, in May 26 it would be not that difficult, easy or more difficult. We should be prepared for that. And what is the one common problem which I actually get to know when I interact with the students and from the past experience? That, sir, once we do the course regularly, we are quite okay with the concepts, especially those chapters which are not that difficult. We are okay with the concepts. Sir, the problem is that when we sit in the examination hall, those 3 hours, when the pressure is also high, we are not able to apply that concepts in the questions, and especially examination questions. So this is the main issue. This is the main challenge. And guys, you also understand the reason is simple. It is lack of practice. Because we understand that DT syllabus is quite voluminous. I would say difficult. I would say, see, I am teaching DT for so many years. So for me, I understand it is easy. But for you as a student, I understand it is not that easy. It is quite difficult to handle the voluminous the syllabus. But you also know that it can be manageable if you are practicing it, and with thorough practice it can easily be managed. One of my student secured rank all India rank 22. He secured some 73 or 70, I think 73 marks he secured in taxation. He was also calling me after the examination, sir, the paper was little difficult, but I know that this person and also some of his friends have actually worked hard, and they actually passed with the flying colors. But still, there were some students which could not make it. So the difference is that actually there was a lack of practice. So this is what I am introducing right now. It's a super workout batch. Because why? Because I also understand that students get confused while preparing for the examination. I'm not saying that you have not worked hard. You have worked hard. But while preparing for the examinations, sometimes we get confused at which questions we should prepare. Either we should prepare our study material questions, or we should prepare our mock test paper questions, past year questions, RTP questions. What are the questions which you need to prepare? So this quality of questions do matter a lot. Guys, we understand. See, study material questions are the basic questions which everybody has to do at least once. But if you compare the level of difficulty of study material questions, or even I would say mock test paper questions, if you compare the level of difficulty with the examination level questions, you will see a huge difference over there. So study material questions, these are the basic questions which everybody should do. But apart from that, there are some advanced level questions also which you should be prepared for. So for May 2026, I would like to prepare you for those level of questions. Mostly they are past examination questions, and not just past, just 2, 3, 4 attempts previous questions. No, it should be around 8 to 10 previous questions. And also some of the advanced questions which as of now have not came in examination. We have not seen such questions, but we should have the practice of that. And in the super workout batch, we would be practicing those questions. Guys, how many number of questions we would be doing, that is again an issue, a problem, because we understand that we have limited time now. Approximately, I would say less than 2 months we have. So I cannot say that we will be doing 500, 600, 700 questions. Obviously, there are other subjects also. So it is very important that you should do at least that adequate questions where you can say that, yes, sir, after doing these number of questions, I am confident in this particular chapter or concepts, right? So we would be doing those adequate questions. So what this workout batch I would be covering, what are the details of this workout batch, guys? I'll be starting this from 15th of March 2026. And how many sessions it would be? It would consist of 30 sessions, 30 classes of around 2.5, sometimes 2.5, sometimes 2. Sometimes it might go little more. But yes, I would be taking 30 sessions, 100% live. What we would be discussing over here? mostly our actually target would be solving questions, and that too with pen and paper mode, that you would be actually solving all those questions with me. In fact, 80 to 90% of the questions we would be solving in the class itself, so that you should not get the burden that I have to I have to do this directix again. No, you have other chapter subjects also, right? So I would like to take the responsibility of DT, that you have to do the questions with me. Although guys, recorded version would also be available. Whatever we would be discussing in the live class, the class would be uploaded after half an hour or so on the application, also on the website also. But I would highly recommend that please do attend live classes. So it would be 30 sessions. Now guys, initially I was thinking that let us make, because earlier what I used to do is I used to take one class daily. But I am thinking that we can wrap up at least DT in this March itself. So what I am thinking is that we can have a class, one in the morning and one in the evening or at night. So morning class would be from let's say 10 a.m. till 12 or 12:30. This is the first session. And again in the evening around 7:30 or 8. So we'll be taking one more class from 8 to 10 or 10:30. Why? Because I would like to finish it up by 31st of March. So what will happen is, see, in the month of March, you will be doing DT, and you can pick up other subjects also. One of the other subjects, let's say for example, you are picking law or you are picking GST. So at least your two subjects would be done. And in the month of, let's say I'm assuming that for example, you are going for group 1. So for the month of April, you have full April month for your accountancy or one of your subject. Let's say for example, you have already you did in the month of March, you did DT with me, and let's say for example, either you can pick GST or you can pick law with that. So in the month of March, you are through with these subjects. So for April, let's say for first 15 days, you have you can do revision of your accounting, as well as you can do your other subject, let's say GST. So you should have you have good ample amount of time for your revision also. So that is the reason I know that we have to work hard. I also have to work hard. You also have to work hard. But this is, I think, would be the best scenario for you. So we would be starting on 15th of March, and for consecutive 15 days, we'll be finishing up with the DT syllabus, right? As I told you that it would be 100% live batch, although recording would be available to you. So those students who are attending live, you would be complimentary getting the recording also of this batch, right? But I would again highly recommend that please do come live, because it would be very beneficial to you. See, in the live now, I can ask questions from you. You can ask questions from me. I can pinpoint you that, hey, let's say I can pinpoint your name, that why you are not doing this, what is the answer for that, so that you would be also be very alert, right? Although recording would also be available. And as discussed, that mostly we would be solving the questions in the examination in this particular batch. And guys, are we discussing the concepts also? Yes, we would be discussing the concepts. See, while doing a particular question, first of all, I'll be telling you that these are the concepts which are involved, so that you can revise those concepts also. And also, not only the concepts which are there in the question, I would also be discussing some similar or related concepts also, so that you can revise everything, right? And I am giving you one more bonus also, because this is more a practice batch, more a workout batch, where you have to work out with me. So in case, I understand some of the students might be of the opinion, sir, actually one or two of the chapters I have zero conceptual knowledge of that. Let's say for example, let us take PGBP or TDA. So let's say capital gain. Some of the students can say, sir, I lack concepts clarity also, sir. I have studied it earlier, but I have zero conceptual clarity. Guys, I am giving you a bonus also. With this batch, you will also be getting the recording of the latest batch which I have completed last month, right, for May 2026. So if you feel that, sir, one of my chapter, let's say for example, residential status, PGBP, anything, I have zero conceptual knowledge, so you can access those classes also, right? Apart from this, I'm giving you extra with this, complimentary with this batch, correct? So we would be discussing case-based scenarios. How many tests would be conducted? Very important. Guys, I will be conducting 4 tests here. Test 1 would be covering around 50% more or less 50% of your syllabus. Basic concepts, residential status, salary, house property, PCBP. Right? This is the test number 1. Test number 2, all the other chapters which we have discussed above, plus capital gain IFOS deduction. This is test number 2. So that at least 70 to 75% of the syllabus will be covered in test number 2. Test number 3 and test number 4 would be full test of entire income tax syllabus. And I will be evaluating whether these tests would be evaluated by me. See, test number 3 and test number 4 would 100% be evaluated by me for each and every student. So this is, I can promise you that I will evaluate. For these two, now I am not promising you because guys, I have other commitments also with other batches. So these two, I would try to evaluate you. Otherwise, you have to self-evaluate. But if I feel that the response of the students are very, very high, they are attending the live classes, so I might also evaluate these tests also. But 100% sure, test number 3 and test number 4 would be evaluated by me. Right? So how you can register for this batch? You can either visit our website, concept6.in, or the link would be in the description. Or you must be having our Android application there also, and Rajat Mogha classes. You can actually you might have be having this application, or you can download this application. You can get this from there as well, right? So will you be able to watch the classes on the Apple devices also? See, the application is not downloadable there, but we have an option that you can purchase it from the website, from the browser, and you can also watch the classes on your Apple devices also. So all your devices would be there. You can use any of your devices. So your questions could be, some of your questions would be, sir, I have not done income tax once even. I'm a first time learner. Can I join this batch? I would recommend not to join this batch. Go for a regular batch instead. Please go for a regular batch if you are doing it for the very first time. Because guys, the target for this batch is that it is more and more practice thing. So I would not be telling you here the definition of assessee, who is an assessee, what is previous year, what is assessment year, what is unabsorbed depreciation. See, this is something which is actually very, very basic. So I would be telling the little bit about of it in this batch also, but it would not be suitable for that student who is doing it income tax for the very first time. So for them, I would highly recommend for them, please go for the regular batch, not for this batch. So this batch is for the people who have already done income tax once. Might be possible they might have done this income tax. Let's say, for example, it's been, sir, one year, no issues, guys. It's been 2 years, no issues, guys. If you have done it from any other faculties also, no issues at all. But at least once you would have had completed this income tax, then you can actually join this batch, and I'm telling you that you will get 100% confidence of this. Now, how much I will secure after attending this batch? See guys, this is a very, very subjective question. Here, I will be 101% working with you. I want your participation also. If you are attending the live session, working with me, all the questions which I am doing, you are also doing, you are calculating, you are giving me the answers. Whatever little homework, I agree that I will not give you many questions in homework, but at least 1 or 2 for after every session I will be giving you the homework. So if you are also working side by side with me, I am telling you that you will also score very, very high in your May 2026 examinations. Correct? So I believe that I have answered many of your questions. So this is the website, this is the Android application, you can join. How much is the cost you have to pay? So I have kept the cost very, very minimum. It is 2999 is the cost for the batch. But there is a discount coupon available over there. This is Super Workout Batch is the discount coupon code. You can apply this discount coupon code and you can avail extra discount of 500 more. So it would be around 2499 for you. So this is the cost of the batch. So this is all about it, guys. See you in the class and all the best for your examinations.